So today we're looking at it's basically a detective story.
It really is.
We have this 42-year-old patient. He's maxed out on heavy biologicals for his Crohn's disease, but the disease is just running wild.
And the doctors are stumped. The solution isn't just more medicine, it's physics, really.
It is. We're unpacking this massive shift in gastroenterology.
Yeah, we're moving from just treating symptoms to what the 2025 Canadian Consensus Guidelines are calling molecular precision.
And it all seems to circle back to this one case study.
It does. It completely changes how you think about why a drug might fail.
I was looking at his profile. 12 years with the diagnosis. He's on Infliximab, which is usually the heavy artillery.
Big guns, yeah.
But his numbers are they're terrible. He's going to the bathroom 6 times a day. CRP is spiked at 18. Calprotectin is 650. On paper, it looks right.
It does.
So why is he crashing?
That's the whole mystery. Usually you'd assume the disease has, outsmarted the medication. But here, the clues point somewhere else entirely. Look at his albumin level.
It's sitting at 32.
32 grams per liter.
Which to me just looks like classic malnutrition. I mean, he's sick. He's not absorbing nutrients.
That's what you'd think.
Yeah.
But the sources, they flag this as protein-losing enteropathy. This isn't just about food. It's a mechanical failure.
A mechanical failure.
Exactly. This is the aha moment. So in your body, there's a receptor called FcRn.
FcRn.
Yep. And you can think of it like a lifeboat. Its whole job is to rescue proteins, specifically albumin and IgG antibodies, from being destroyed. It recycles them.
And Infliximab is an IgG antibody. So wait, if the inflammation is sinking the albumin, the lifeboats?
The drug goes down with them.
It has nothing to cling to. It just washes away.
You've got it. That's the TNF sink effect. Because his albumin is so low, his body is clearing the drug 30 to 50% faster than normal.
Wow. So you can pour all the medicine you want into the bucket.
But there's a massive hole in the bottom.
So just upping the dose is pointless. The guidelines suggest a pivot. We need a drug that doesn't rely on that specific lifeboat.
Right. And the winner seems to be Infliximab or Skyrizi. This is where we get into that molecular precision stuff.
Okay.
The older drugs were kind of like sledgehammers. They'd hit a subunit called P40, which blocked 2 immune pathways, IL-12 and IL-23.
Sledgehammer, I like that. So Infliximab is different.
It's a scalpel. It targets only P19, which blocks IL-23 and leaves IL-12 alone.
And why does that distinction matter so much for the patient?
Because IL-12 is actually, one of the good guys. It helps with tumor surveillance, your body's security system against cancer, and it helps fight infections.
So you're stopping the bad inflammation, but keeping the good security system online.
Exactly. It's a much safer profile for the long term.
I did notice they considered upadacitinib, or Rinvoq. That's a pill, which seems way more convenient.
It is, and it works incredibly fast. But, for this specific patient, the risks of shingles and cardiovascular events, it just pushed it to second place.
Right. Longevity is the goal, not just a quick fix.
Precisely.
But here's the thing that really got me. Even if we nail this biologic switch and the inflammation goes to 0, this patient might still feel terrible.
The PPI trap. It's so often overlooked.
He's been on heartburn meds, esomeprazole, for 5 years.
And suppressing his stomach acid for that long, you're looking at risks of kidney issues, mineral malabsorption, even difficile infection.
But you can't just take them away, right?
Yeah.
The rebound.
It's brutal. If you stop cold turkey, the acid comes back like a tidal wave. The patient feels worse than ever.
So the guidelines call for a really slow deprescribing protocol.
A very careful taper. And at the same time, we have to deal with the IBS overlay. His gut is still sensitive, even if the Crohn's is under control.
So instead of more pills for the diarrhea, the sources point to diet.
Yeah, a low FODMA diet, soluble fiber like psyllium, and maybe some peppermint oil for spasms. It's a complete overhaul.
It really highlights that, successful therapy is about understanding the invisible engine of it all, the pharmacokinetics.
If you ignore the mechanics, you're flying blind.
And that kind of leads us to a final thought. If this kind of precision medicine lets us separate a good immune response, like IL-12, from a destructive one, it makes you wonder. What other side effects that we just accept as normal right now will we look back on in 10 years and see them as simple failures of targeting?
That is the question for the next decade of medicine, isn't it?
Something to think about. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.